welcome to this new episode of the Alex Show TV. It's episode 388 from January the 6th of the year 2025. Today's a Monday, and today's show is: do we experience reality or do we create a reality? This is a great question, in my opinion. This is something that it's a passion of mine. It's something that goes back to the chats with my very good friend Tony from London that we try to really explain. We try to digest this concept of what is going on in this reality. What is going on? Is this really a brain process? Is this really a mind process? Are we living spiritually? Are we living as a body, as a human? This is so complicated, and I'm gonna go right away and tell you my feelings on this. I think we create a reality, okay? And we create it through all the information that we gather through our senses, and then we create something inside us. And I don't believe that thing is the same between you and I and everyone watching and humanity. And that's one of the roots of our problems, that we experience this reality differently. And so we cannot agree on some things. This very far away notion for me, this notion I've been really putting a lot of distance from, of the absolute truth. And when you experience and create your own reality, then in a way, it becomes very difficult for us to agree if you really go within. If you go into the fact that in a way you accept this reality as it's created, you accept the notions of the outside, you accept what you are fed as far as what is going on, and you make a leap of faith and you say, yeah, I'm going to attach to that, even if it's not what I'm experiencing, then it's the root of why this reality is so difficult and dense, because we all experience it and create it differently, okay? So because we experience it and we kind of manufacture it inside us, all this information we get from the out there, the outside, then we have a unique reality, each one of us. Without further ado, let's watch a support video. This is excellent material. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this very short Monday episode on: do we experience reality or do we create a reality?
People want to say, no, we definitely don't experience reality the way that it actually is. And some people want to say, yes, we do. Philosophers have been arguing about this for like as long as philosophy has existed. The question of, does your experience match reality, or are you really experiencing reality in its stark objective truth? And the answer is simply not exactly. Reality for us is what we can sense with our sensory surfaces and what we can make sense of with the signals in our brain. The signals in our brain are as necessary for our experience of reality as the sensory signals that come from the world. So I'm going to use a metaphor to describe how the brain works. It goes something like this. Your brain, my brain, everybody's brain, is trapped in its own dark, silent box called your skull. And the brain has no knowledge of what is going on around it in the world or in the body, right? Because it's in this skull. And it's receiving sensory signals from the sensory surfaces of your body. These signals are the outcomes of some changes in the world or in the body. But the brain doesn't know what the changes are. It's receiving the outcomes. And that is what philosophers and scientists call the reverse inference problem. You start with an outcome and you have to guess at the cause. For example, if you hear a loud bang, it could be a car backfiring, a door slamming, it could be a gunshot. Your brain doesn't know what the causes are, it only knows the effect. And so it has to guess. And the guess is important, right? Because you would do different things if it's a gunshot versus if it's a windy day that slammed a door. And luckily, it has one other source of information, and that is your past experience. The really cool thing about this, if that wasn't cool enough, is that it's actually doing it predictively. Sometimes scientists talk about this as the brain running a model of the world. But the brain is not running a model of the world. The brain is running a model of its body. And it's doing it in this really...
Okay, I know that was a very mainstream video, that was I could find, but honestly, I think there's a good part I want to take of it, of the example of hearing a loud bang, a loud noise, and all the possibilities that you can think it's a firearm going off. You can think it's, I don't know, rockets. You can think it's a crash. You can think many things when you hear this loud noise. So that's exactly what I want to say, that we create a reality because we have choices. And you probably have heard me on chats and on podcasts like this that I've been sharing that for years now, for a few years now. I've kind of come to the realization that I can control my reaction to this reality. Yes, I think we do. And I put those in three separate states: negative, neutral, and positive. So I think we can react to everything that happens outside of us in a negative, neutral, and positive way. Okay. So I've been also sharing that I've been choosing neutral and positive. Some might say, why only not choose positive? Because you really limit yourself when you don't include neutral. And let me explain. With neutral, I enjoy everything, but I enjoy it maybe in a neutral way. If I watch, I'm very fond of the National Football League, NFL, football, American football for the ones outside the United States. And I'm very fond of. I enjoy it. It's a good way to invest my time. Okay, I watch a 3-hour game and I enjoy it in a neutral way. Okay, it's very difficult. I can spin that. That is something that I grow. No, it's an experience. It's something I enjoy. Some enjoy listening to music. Some enjoy playing music. Some enjoy talking to others. Some enjoy just being out there. All of those experiences, they could be positive, but most of the times they're neutral. Okay, they don't take anything away from you. Negative is when they change you, when you feel the energy leave your body, when you feel an interchange. And that means something that puts you in rage, in fear, in envy, in lust, in violence. All of these things I say in the last 2 minutes of the show. In a way, the last 2 minutes of the show, some have taken that, and I've changed it a few times. So I take away the new age connotation, 5D, new world. Yes, there's something to that. But really the message in the last 2 minutes of every show is that try to react to your reality in a neutral and positive way. Okay? Really what takes something away from you, you have the power. Yes, you do have the power to say no to that and control it. It takes a little bit of effort. It takes a little bit of practice. I'm not perfect at all. I've recently been moving houses, and there's a lot of stress in that, a lot of decisions. And one example was one thing I'm very fond of, which is a machine to create sparkling water in your house from regular still water that basically just puts CO2 bubbles into the water. They broke it in the change. They didn't take care of it properly. They didn't package it properly, and they broke it. And it's not cheap, okay? And I have to order it online and that. And I lost it for a moment. I lost it. I was negative for a moment. But then my wife was surprised that 15 minutes later, I was different. I was calm again. I said, what's going on? I mean, you were really upset 15 minutes ago. Yes. So that's the other thing. You can maybe go into the negative, but if you immediately move back the needle, just think of it as a needle pointing to your left, to your center, and to your right. Let's assume center is neutral and right is positive for some reason. Okay, it's not that left and right has a meaning. And then left is negative. You move the needle from the left to the center. It's very difficult. I was happy. I grew because my machine was broken. Very difficult again. Try to put a positive spin to everything. But the neutrality is beautiful because you go back to really saying, is this really a problem? I mean, okay, it's a little bit of money. Okay, it's a little bit of time. But, you're going to live another day. There's no problem with something getting broken. And a month ago, I had a car crash, which nothing major, but again, I still need to fix my car and I need to go through all the insurance thing. Yes, I was a little bit negative at the beginning, and then I moved the needle to neutrality because, again, you try to dimension things and try to control your reactions to the out there. If you're constantly upset, if you're constantly in rage, that's your decision. That's your rage. You are upset because you are allowing it, okay? I don't like giving life lessons. I'm not a guru, nothing like that. I don't intend to pass as one. Please, this is just a suggestion. But if you're constantly in rage all the time, I suggest you take a step back. You take a day off and maybe try something that I call contemplation. And it's basically looking at yourself and understanding where is this rage coming from. And maybe it's coming from nowhere. And maybe it's just coming from, you know, silly stuff like my machine got broken on my car or I crashed my car. You are really gonna, when you start contemplating at things that make you upset, that put you in the negative, you're gonna find out 99.9% of them don't have any importance at all, okay? And you are gonna start dominating this reality a little bit better. You're gonna start really creating your neutral and positive reality. I think this concept might be confused, and I hear it all the time, with the law of attraction, the law of creation, the law of visualization, that basically says, I have the power to say, I want $1 million to appear in front of me. I want a Ferrari, I want a Rolex watch, I want a house to appear, and I'm gonna manifest it. They call it like that. I don't know about that. I know that I do control my reality, and I do create my reality by controlling my reactions to the out there, which I don't control. Okay, I cannot control to have a new house, but I can control how do I react to the fact of having or not a house. That I do know. And that's my suggestion. Try to understand that you have the power, and the people you see out there, the ones that really control stress and are always happy and positive or neutral, which is, trust me, it's fine to be neutral. Okay, you don't have to be positive all the time. Neutral is not taken away. Neutral is zero. It's a balance. Okay, there's a reason for that, and they have to work at that. And you might think some of it is natural. Yes, it is. But when you start working and trying to look at positive and neutral spins on everything, then it's going to work that way. And the universe is very funny that it's going to start working your way, okay? Because you don't want to look at the negative anymore. So maybe the universe is not going to give you that much negative anymore. And the negative it gives you, like my little machine got broken, you're going to dimension it, and you're going to really figure it out very quickly how, no, I'm not getting upset over this. This is a silly thing. And you move on. And that's perfectly fine. I really want to leave a positive spin on the show, because it's really a beautiful show, a beautiful topic. That is fine to be negative from time to time, even every day, okay? 2-3 times for a day. You're out there in traffic and you lose it for a second. What you can control is going back to neutrality as fast as possible. If you stay in rage, if you go to, for example, to your house and you have kids and you shout at them because you have a problem at the office, you have a problem at your business, you have money problems, and you're so engulfed in this negativity that you take it out on your loved ones, then you're allowing it to control you. You're allowing it to poison you. You're allowing it to really affect you. If you see a bill and oh my God, you get upset 5 minutes and then you're fine afterwards, it's fine. You didn't allow it to control you. You didn't allow it to poison you. That's the message I want to share. I hope you enjoyed this short Monday episode. Greetings, okay? Should see you back on Friday. We're going to have another time 4 connected shows on similar topics, and I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to try, yes, I understand your message. I'm going to try to be as fast as possible. Then I get people that say that I'm slow, people that say that I talk too fast. I'm trying to satisfy all of you. Please let me know how am I doing. I'm going to try to shoot maximum for 20-minute shows. So I hear you that some people enjoy this in their car, at the gym, when they're falling asleep. So I'm trying, believe me, to deliver the best show possible to you. Take care. See you on Friday. Have a great week. Take care. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breakthroughs, and signals. You will notice how your emotions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient for others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website, www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.